Hello, Wii players and all those who happen to watch. Today we're going to review Pro Wrestling for the NES, worth 500 points on the Wii list. Now, of course, there's a lot of mixed feelings about this game, and well, I kind of agree with the negative side of things, because, well, the game's pure crap. Why? Let's put it this way, some of the controls are messed up. Basically, there's a lot of glitches in the moves. Basically, if you tackle the other character first, no matter what, that bastard's gonna grab you and throw you around. But on the positive side, there's some creativity, there's some realism to the game for its time. There was the cameraman that moved with the characters as you moved, which was pretty cool, I thought. And yes, I did play this when I was a kid, so none of that, oh, you're just playing the emulator stuff, or you're just playing it now, you don't appreciate it. Well, I had to deal with it when I was a kid, and I wasn't happy. I cried because I spent my week's rental on that game. Basically, this is sort of my revenge against the game. Is it worth your Wii points? Absolutely not. A lot of things that Nintendo pretty much smacked us across the face with. I mean, it was 7 characters to use, but it's just, the rest of it's just pure crap. I mean, there's a 2-player mode. I don't know, I mean, the game was crap. I mean, some of these characters are kind of cool, though. Like the fighter, Haya Yabushi, which is nicknamed the Invincible Warrior. I'm getting all this information, by the way, from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Game was produced in October 21st, 1986, and the US release was March 1987. It was a game that pretty much put me into tears until I played WWE, well, WWF at the time, Steel Cage Challenge. Now that game was fun. They should put that on the Wii list. You get a series of moves like the Rolling Soul Butt, which is a jumping back kick. You got the punch, you got the body slam, you got the hammer throw, which is also known as the Irish whip. The backdrop, also known as the back suplex, the lariat, the jumping knee butt, the pile driver, the brain buster, the flying body attack, which is a flying splash, the flying knee drop, and finally the plunger. The moves were plentiful, but with all the characters to give you, it wasn't really that satisfying to play until, of course, the WWF licensed it all and put it through a different company. Of course, that's when the wrestling games got a little bit better, at least. Or at least until WCW and, of course, WWE licensed a couple of their games through some Japanese engine-styled wrestling games. Of course, a lot of people didn't know that about the WrestleMania 2000, but it was actually licensed to a Japanese wrestling engine, which, of course, that's why the game was so freaking good. If you play the United States version of these games, they're pure crap. Going back on track here, one of the main reasons was basically the game was translated poorly. Basically, it was a lot of English. When you were victorious in the match, it says a winner is you, without the A, of course. In a ROM emulation someone found was the winner is you. Challenge next match, and go fight was under the ring apron. Basically, you could tell it was kind of based off the Japanese engines at the time, but of course it was a purely crappy one. I just did not enjoy the game that much to give it a good rating. So basically, is this game worth your Wii points? Absolutely not. Do not spend it until, of course, WWF or E decides, or the company that produced the games decides to, well, license it and put on the Wii Virtual Console. Until then, save your points if you're a wrestling fan. This game is not worth it. It will make you rip your hair off your head and make you cry like some sort of bad wrestler that's jobbing. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. And as the King Corn Karn said, please don't play me. I'm a bad game.